So Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are slated to play against each other Sunday night, 6:30. Everyone's hyped for that one. Everyone's really excited. And I do think the winner of this game should be the MVP. I know Josh Allen had it for a while and then Lamar kind of came back the final 2-3 weeks. But there's really arguments on both sides, and whoever wins it ultimately, I feel like I'm good with either one personally. If you really just look at the stats, obviously Lamar has better stats. So if you're one of those guys that just believe in the stats, I agree. I agree. If you think the MVP award should go to the guy with the best stats, then for sure. If you're a guy that believes the MVP award should go to the player that's most valuable to his team, then I believe in that too. You know, I feel like Lamar definitely has a lot more help than Josh Allen. Lamar has Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers. Sure, James Cook looks pretty good, and I feel like he's kind of in the prime of his career right now. Had a great game a day ago, but that Broncos defense has been pretty soft the past 3-4 weeks, so we'll see what he does against the Ravens D. Amari Cooper, I don't know, he's been kind of invisible, to be honest. Sure, Josh Allen has Knox and Kincaid, but I feel like Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews are a little bit better than those two, if not significantly, in my opinion. Knox and Kincaid are great, but Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews are just a different level. And Josh Allen only has Coleman and Shakir. I'm not saying Lamar has elite weapons and Bateman and Zay Flowers, but I just think Lamar has a little more help. That's what I'm trying to say, and I feel like most people would agree with me. So it really comes down to the personal preference of each MVP voter. Do you believe in the stats, or do you believe the award should go to the player that's most valuable to his team? So in the end, we will find out soon enough. I'm totally okay with this game being the deciding factor on who wins the MVP award, unless it's just like a complete Derrick Henry abomination and he has like 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, then I feel like it wouldn't really count towards the MVP discussion. But hypothetically, if they both put up pretty good numbers and it's a good game and it's competitive, then yeah. To be honest, for me personally, this is definitely a pick'em game and the lines agree. I feel like everyone would agree. It's a pretty close matchup on paper. If this game was in Baltimore, I would definitely ride with the Ravens. Earlier in the year, the Ravens took care of the Bills pretty convincingly in Baltimore. But it's in Buffalo. It's a night game. The weather is probably going to be a factor. Not to say that the Ravens aren't built for it, but still. I feel like the weather is more of a factor in Buffalo than it is in Baltimore or most NFL stadiums. Should be really fun, should be really exciting. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be the game of the weekend. You guys let me know who you think is going to win this game. Baltimore, Buffalo, let me know in the comments. We'll see if Zay Flowers suits up this game as well. I feel like they will definitely need him. And whoever wins this game will more than likely go to Kansas City, because I just don't see any way Houston can go to KC and upset the Chiefs. It's possible, absolutely, any given Sunday, especially in the playoffs. But I just don't see it, and I'm sure all of you don't see it either. So more than likely, the winner of this game will be headed to KC for the AFC Championship game. Now, for some reason, I could actually see Buffalo beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead. I wouldn't pick the Bills in that game, but I could at least imagine it. I could at least visualize it in my head. Now, for Lamar to go to Arrowhead and beat Patrick Mahomes, I don't know, man. I really have to see more from Lamar passing wise this upcoming week. And I understand why they ran the ball so much against Pittsburgh, especially with their last playoff game being against KC and so much controversy of them not running the ball that game. So I really feel like they just wanted to just erase that narrative from the AFC Championship and just really establish the run. And if they do match up against the Chiefs, I'm sure they will run the ball 30 plus times or whatever. But still, man, I feel like in order to beat Patrick Mahomes, you need to be a pinpoint accuracy baller, like in Joe Burrow, like in Tom Brady. Lamar Jackson is obviously one of the MVPs of the league as of right now. And he's obviously an amazing football player, probably a first ballot Hall of Famer, honestly. But as a thrower of the football, can you really say he's up there with Joe Burrow or Tom Brady? He's good, but I just feel like to beat Patrick Mahomes, you need to make like 3, 4, 5 amazing A plus throws in a game to beat him. And any given Sunday, like I've mentioned before, it could happen. Anything is possible. But from what I saw from him against Pittsburgh, I don't know, man. I need to see a lot more this weekend in Buffalo. And with that same theory, I feel like Josh Allen has definitely stepped up this year, hence why he's in the MVP race, right? For the first time in his career. I feel like Josh Allen can make those 3, 4, 5 elite A plus throws a game when he has to. And I feel like we've seen it throughout this year. And in the end, time will tell. Let me know what you think is more likely, the Bills going into Arrowhead and winning or the Ravens going into Arrowhead and winning. Let me know in the comments below. If you made this far, please subscribe and like the vid. It'd help out your boy a ton. That's all I got for right now. Peace.
The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And the Jets offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown. Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. First down at the 15. Trying to plow ahead. And it's Paul Posluszny who makes the hit. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense. Amaro with the reception. Amaro's met after a gain of 8. That's his third catch of the day. When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you. First down and 10. Bilal Powell makes the catch. And that gains a few. Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or two. The Jets have it at the 34. Pass ball's incomplete. Eric Decker, the intended target. Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil. Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day. The Jets have it at the 34. He's into the open. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Setting up now at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. And Ivory's going to take the handoff now. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
The Jets have it at the 39. Out of the pocket. He's got a wide open alley.